Hi, I'm Stephanie Barnes. I've been a Christian my whole life. I grew up in a Christian home. I was baptized when I was about 13 or 14 and when I was going to Mexico. But I got baptized because everybody else was. My life, I felt God calling me out, but I lived in unsurrender. I wasn't surrendering myself. I never died to myself. I was raped at 18, and when I got raped, I took on total blame, and I lived in that till probably this year, last year. I blamed myself for that moment. I felt unworthy and unclean. I lived my life like I wasn't worthy enough to come up and sit at the table with Christ. I was meant to sit on the ground. And it wasn't until probably I was pregnant with Bella, I found out that she had a heart defect when I went into preterm labor. And that's when I felt God asking me to surrender, to give my kids to Him, and anything that was going to happen in that moment. And that's what kind of started to propel me into seeing my self-worth. I went to a women's conference when I was pregnant with her, and that kind of just started to get the fire going. After Bella was born, Cliff and our marriage was on the rocks. It was really rocky, and that's when God called me to surrender, be submissive, submit myself as a wife to Cliff. And that's when I started seeing my marriage change. I started seeing the effects of that, being submissive in my whole life as a mom, how that applies to church, how that applies to Christ. And then at Bible study with learning about 1st and 2nd Peter, that's when I really put it into action, and I really seen Him just take my whole life. I don't want to pretend anymore. I want to live my life fully for Him, to continue that growing in knowledge of surrender, and that is being baptized. I'm surrendering who I was, what I was holding on to, and I want to die to myself. And that's what I'm looking at baptism, is dying to that old self. None of those chains are on me anymore, and I'm living my life in reckless abandon in pursuit of who He is and what He has in store for me, what He wants my life to be, and what it's to look like.
At the cross where you died.